this episode, we are just angry, and we should be.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Almond flavored cum chocolate is not my thing. Sorry. Because of the dumb fucks who vote for them.
Are you so mad, bro?
For life.
I don't want to talk to your goddamn kids, you fucking weirdo. I hate your
children.
Kids. I know I look at myself more than I probably should.
And just like that.
Look how happy we are. We're so hot. We're so young. We're so hip.
Do you recall that I did hook up with a foot fetish man? Now, what is a woman? Can you define a woman?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Warning. The following is extremely funny and inappropriate. Listener discretion is advised.
I
feel fresh. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Not Well. I am Bobby.
I am Jim.
And we are here again.
We're back.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry we didn't give up yet. But
you know what? When you're in the top 10% or whatever, 2.5 or 5, 25%, 100%.
Who's counting?
Who's counting the percentage? When we're in the top, when you're at least below 99%, honey.
That's true, though. We're in the top 1%.
Of failing podcasts.
Okay.
And it's fine.
We remembered our name this week.
We did, and that's a start. And I realized that when I was listening.
We're only one glass in.
Well, I did also take my Eddie already, so that's going to be hitting any moment now. And get ready, because, honey.
Once it hits.
I know. I'm really sorry. Like, I know last week I went deep, but I'm really not even kidding. I even took a picture on my phone of a news story.
You're talking about when you said the human
Earth's
body is the Earth.
I really am convinced that we are in a bigger body right now. Like we are on a cell.
Okay.
In a bigger body.
The Earth is a cell in a bigger body. Yeah. So that's the universe.
Right.
Okay.
But it's like actually like think of it like in the same terms.
Okay.
Like it all works together. There's a reason why it all works.
So the universe is like a human running around, like getting their iced coffee, going to work.
Correct.
Being gay.
The
universe is gay, by the way.
Well,
it's queer.
You don't have those kind of colors in your life.
Have you seen those? By the way, those colors are added by NASA. I did not want to ruin that for you, but all those colors you see of like, look at this beautiful starburst and all these other things, those are added by NASA.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What do you mean added by NASA?
Like all the nebula, the clouds and all the beautiful like colors.
It's fake.
That's added. We add the color. Yeah. Sorry.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, I'm serious. When I found that out, I was like devastated.
That's what makes me think even more weird. This is not real. There's not even such thing as space. Now I'm taking my fucking thing back. I'm taking it back.
Oh my God, I should never have told you that.
Oh my.
Yeah, when you see these pictures and you're like, oh, it's got
That's beautiful. And it's like, no, it doesn't look like that.
An artist at NASA made that. Now, the data points are real. There are clouds of plasma floating around. But
so they embellish is basically what...
Oh, yeah, fully. They paint that shit. It's like when they're like, oh, we found a dinosaur bone and they draw a dinosaur. It's kind of like, okay, but that's not what it actually looks like from our satellites and from the data we have.
Don't fuck with me, fellas!
I mean, I'm really upset.
So this body that you love that's so colorful, it's actually black and white. It's straight. The universe is straight. Great. It's one that
shocker.
The universe will be showing pictures of its kids to me, and I won't care soon. That's what straight people
fine,
do.
I'll come back with the dog.
Look at this picture of little Billy running around the backyard.
Billy was drooling earlier.
I'm like, I didn't ask. Have you ever realized that?
It's
the pictures of the kids. It's like I don't show you pictures of my life.
I don't show pictures of my hole.
Well, I've.
You do.
I've accidentally
shown your hole.
Not my hole, but the backside.
Now, I was watching a TikTok and some guy was talking about when he was younger and people looked at him like crazy, but then I was like, I think I might have done this. But like when you were younger, like say like 7 to 12.
Okay.
Did you ever climb up on the bathroom counter and like spread eagle your asshole to look at your asshole?
7 to 12?
Like you were like kind of bent. Well,
I've not. I've done that more recently.
Okay. Well, like
not on the bathroom counter, but on the step.
But like where you're like, oh.
Have you ever? Well, you use the bathtub, like the step-in bathtub.
Yeah, true.
So you stand on that.
Oh yeah, and then you hold
the mirror.
Yeah.
You just face the mirror and then like.
Yeah, you would always want. I'd be like interested in my hole.
Oh, as a younger kid, yes, I was still interested in my hole then too.
Like you would like look at it and be like, weird,
so much better, clean, so much better than. It's so sad, like what it's become.
It's so sad, and we've talked about this before. But
if my hole could see
if my hole could see the future,
it would climb inside and never come out.
I can't wait to see my hole at 60.
Oh fuck.
That's gross.
Sick.
And then I'll probably have another pile of Idol.
We probably won't be eating ass after 40 due to the just natural causes.
No, but that's when you go eat younger ass. Okay. Well,
legal.
well, always legal.
Legal.
Everything
Okay.
is always legal that comes out of my mouth or in my mouth.
Oh my God, you're such a freak.
I'm being such a freak of nature. So anything that you need to update us on anything?
I did have an MRI,
Okay.
and you saw my ass shot.
I saw your ass shot. So tell me
Related, I did take a video.
of it.
Okay. So,
Well, I just saw your dick slinging around.
well, it's nothing impressive, but I sent that to Matt, okay, while he's at Holy Trinity, and he shows our friend who is sitting next to him.
I think I heard this and I was like, what?
And I did not know that because I only sent it to Matt. I didn't send it like to a group chat. So I sent that video to Matt.
Why would he think
And then she didn't say anything. Our friend was just like, oh, okay. Like, I guess, like, well, now I can't see that. And then we get home and Matt's like, oh, I didn't know that you were sending that. So I played that video and I'm like, who else saw it? It's my dick flopping around.
Did the other males at the table see it too?
I have no idea.
There was a couple people at that table. I was playing darts at the moment when it happened.
Good thing I don't care, but I was like,
But still,
next
it's like,
time I send you,
hi, stop opening my video. Like,
don't open any video I send you.
I don't
around
open,
other people.
I don't ever, when you send me something or
Same.
there's certain people like, I just know it could be.
It could be nudes. It could
or
be
screaming fuck or screaming pussy.
Yeah. Like there's no right when you send me videos or TikTok,
they're always pussy
I do not
dick. Yeah,
play
no,
it.
you
I don't
can't.
play it
You
until I have
can't.
my AirPods in and I'm in a private area.
Yeah, you got to be private.
But yeah, so I took that video before MRI, and well, you just saw.
Yeah, he's swinging his dick around with his little blue, like what are those things called? Those paper.
Like a gown. I just had a gown
gowns.
on, so I lifted the gown up and was like, doodle-doodle-doo.
Yeah, and so
Everyone
saw that.
You know, a lot of men helicopter dick. This is something we need to talk about. Straight men.
Sure.
Straight men are into helicopter dicking, and I've talked to my straight female friends about it.
It's because they want to show off their
And they're like,
dicks.
oh, yeah, my husband does that. And I'm like, okay.
Do you do it all the time, though?
Sometimes as a joke after I get out of the shower,
Actually, like,
and
never
I
really
dry
do
off,
it.
and then I'm changing, and if he walks into the room, I'm like, flappy, flappy, flappy.
Oh, I just try my hardest to just get on my boxers. Like, I'm not comfortable
you should
naked
flap.
anymore.
Flap. It's fun to flap.
I mean, I have before,
or
obviously.
flop. You're more of a flop.
I'm more of a...
Oh my God, the earth shakes.
So it's like a moose knuckle, just like... Just like...
Oh, I feel like in order to love your body, you should be flip-flopping.
Well,
you should be helicoptering.
I really need to just get it together. And I am. I actually feel...
You are.
Like, I
You're
feel
doing
really
chicken
great.
and salad. Like, you are.
Honey, I am. I'm doing it. And I'm sleeping better. So...
You're
Now,
going to do it. Now, the MRI
tell
was
me-
absolutely awful.
So you go in. Do they ask
She goes,
you...
we can go feet first to make you feel better about it. I was like, feet first?
Yeah, feet first. Oh my God. Face first?
No,
I couldn't do it.
I could barely do feet first.
I know. I told you. It's like kind of scary still.
I literally had my eyes looking like this behind my head so I could see out the whole time. And then it's like,
Yeah.
some of them were good beats.
They are. They're beats.
After I got out, I said, I could make an album out of some of these beats. And she was like, what?
Everyone says that. Good night.
Literally.
Now,
Now, there was some mild motion artifact, meaning I did move unaware that I was moving. And she said it's because it can stimulate peripheral nerves. My legs were like twitching, and I had no idea why. I was like, I'm trying to keep... My arms are still. Why are my legs moving? I was literally just like...
is it because of your back?
No, it's just the MRI, I guess, twitches your nerves.
Those
and you're
magnets.
Like, some people, yeah.
That's so. Is it a null and void or?
No, it worked, and I have a bulging disc.
Do you really?
I have a bulging
L5S1?
disc. L5S1, babe.
Babe, that's what my problem.
Babe!
I actually know how you're feeling. It really hurts.
All
to
queens
say.
have an L5S1.
When you have to take a dick in your hole, your L5S1.
And you're bending over, like,
yeah.
impossible. Impossible.
I actually, honestly, I used to think my pilonidal cyst gave me the problems. Like,
No.
I know I had a bulging disc, but then I was like, maybe it was the cyst that kept like pushing against. But no,
No, that's not it. But good thought.
You need to read my book, the how to fix your choices.
Read
how
my
to
book, Choices.
how to fix your back pain. Dr. Sarno's. I've talked about it, bitch. I've talked about it. We're not going to go into it.
But yeah, so I'm going to get an injection and I'll be fine. I'm going to get some Botox. I'm going to get some steroid.
Have you ever heard of, now speaking of like uncontrollable twitching and uncontrollable body movements, have you ever heard of persistent genital arousal disorder?
Yes.
I ran across
These are women who can sit down and can't stop orgasming. Just
it's like
sitting on a
painful,
train.
like it's like horrible. Like they can't. They can come out of nowhere, and they're like at the kitchen sink, and one lady had 18 orgasms in a minute.
That's
like, when does that become?
It's not fun.
Pleasure becomes pain.
I mean, you're having one orgasm every 3 weeks, and it's like enough. And
I would love
18 a minute.
I would love to have that feeling for a long time.
I'd like it to last longer than
Can we just get like a pill that makes it
feels like 5 seconds?
Right. It's all that workup, all that build up for like, and then it's like,
oh, okay.
But you always think every time you're going to come, like, it's going to be the best come ever. And it's always like, okay, well, it was good, but like.
That was like yesterday.
I want it to be like 20 seconds long, not 5.
And I do feel like there's a lot of build up for a very limited.
I wish it was more.
I'm like, have you ever been drunk? Because it lasts longer. Am I in trouble?
No.
I was like, do I have a disorder?
For me, that's what my antidepressants do, and being high. Being high sometimes makes me more horny, though.
I've seen you on weed.
But also, I get really tired, too. So it just depends on what position I'm in.
You're hornier, but you're not going to do anything.
I'm hornier, but I'm still just going to lay here and wait for you to suck me. And that's the way I roll. I decided that's the way I rolled when I was younger.
To tell an off-mic
situation.
I am non-binary trans femme.
I mean,
I
kind of am.
We're getting there, for sure. So some things happened in America this week that
are embarrassing.
Yeah, I made a clip. I don't know how well it's going to go, just to be honest. But I was laughing my ass off with these people that were here this weekend. And for some reason, I decided that, well, let me talk about this. I want to talk about Beavis and Butthead for a second.
Oh, I wasn't allowed to watch it.
I know. We talked about this briefly, I think, last week.
Was that a cartoon?
Yes.
Okay.
But I never really watched it as an adult.
What was the one where Sorry, but what was the one where... humans were playing it? I thought there was a human Beavis and Butthead.
It is.
Oh, it's not a cartoon, or is also a cartoon?
Oh, I didn't know there's a human one.
I thought there was like
true.
Mike Myers and Dana Carvey.
That's party on, excellent. It's kind of similar. No, that's Ted
Lasso.
No, rock on, party on, excellent, dude. It's the same kind of thing. It's famous, and they sing Galileo. When you say it, you'll know.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, Wayne's World. Okay. Party on. Excellent.
So Beavis and Butthead is different than Wayne's World.
Different but similar. And I was like really high when I was talking Beavis and Butthead. I'm going, and I started laughing even harder because I'm like, oh my God, I'm Beavis and Butthead. Like when I'm high.
You are.
So it makes sense. Like Beavis and Butthead were always high. I think that was the whole like shtick. So like now when I watch it, I'm like,
that's me.
Because I'll be like, what? I'm like, this is me on the podcast. Like, this is me. So then I got to thinking, I was like, well, there's a lot of stuff happening in America, and the way that the people in that motherfucking
Senate, we need to get rid of the Senate. It's racist.
It's horrible. And
people are like, what? I'm like, no, literally, we created it so the southern states had power.
I can't.
Because they weren't going to join the union. They weren't going to join as a country with us if we didn't give them that type of power.
Go away. Go back. Secede again.
So now
please.
It's like you have these senators representing less Americans than like.
Why do we fight so hard for those trash states? No offense to our Southerners, but
like in West Virginia, your vote has more power than someone in California.
Yeah,
your vote has more power.
West Virginia actually seceded from Virginia because they wanted to be in the North, though. They wanted to be a union,
and that's fine back in 1860. But right now, honey,
Manchin, honey,
I don't need him representing us.
So.
Yeah,
you know,
the Senate's
Ted Cruz and all those people, it's like we're in a fucking Beavis and Butthead episode. So I was like, what if I merged them together?
Ketanji Brown Jackson's Supreme Court confirmation hearing. If Beavis and Butthead were there.
And the one thing I can promise you, you will not be vilified, you will not be attacked.
I hope that you will see.
I'm an Hispanic man. Could I decide I was an Asian man? Would I have the ability to be an Asian man?
Act Chinese, Beavis.
Okay. Now you go. You go to hell. What hell are you doing? That's all the Chinese I know.
Can we send white people back to Europe?
Oh, you mean like Mexicans?
Senator, to the extent that you are asking me about...
What?
Actually, I actually don't know the answer to that question. I'm sorry.
What if I told you I had an invention that could change your whole life? Something that could put a smile on your butt.
Senator, I'm not able to answer your question. You're asking me about hypotheticals and
it makes it, like, uncomfortable for me to work and stuff.
Senator, personally...
I think you dropped something.
So I just kept going on and on with it.
Girl.
Well, Senator,
Babies are racist.
Babies.
Hello?
no.
The Senate is like a fucking MTV late night show.
It is.
It is embarrassing because...
I mean, it's like, what?
And then you saw
Remember Marsha from Tennessee asking her how to define a woman?
Oh, yeah, I have.
And it's like, wait, what?
I feel like I had a clip of that as well.
That's not her job. She's literally a judge. She's overqualified for this position. This black woman.
Overqualified.
She's listening and she's like, oh, these fucking idiots. These fucking idiots I have to answer questions from.
It's bad.
Let me just ask you this question. So if you were on that stand and a senator asked you to define the word woman, what would you say?
I would say, I am a woman. I am a female. Females are women.
What?
Exactly. That's the bitch that
what
asked
does that
it.
mean?
So after the...
She's so dumb.
I don't even know who the fuck she is. I'm like, how are these people elected officials? Like,
they're just a bunch of racist white people. It's like...
It's bad.
Okay.
It's so blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Remember when Amy Coney Barrett in like 8 weeks was affirmed? Like, no question. Ted Cruz was like, oh, do you play the piano still?
Do your kids play the piano?
Do your kids play
you
the
know,
piano?
for Wrench?
Do you want me to read Green Eggs and Ham again on the Senate floor? Like... He's such a tool bag.
I fucking hate.
All of them
literally.
are douches. It's just like how are they?
They're all getting busted up.
It's just
they are.
It's insane that they represent. Well, first of all, can we go to the base of all this? The Supreme Court is a joke. We should not have our rights decided by unelected people who are appointed for life. Like you have Clarence Thomas. I think it was like 1992 that he was put on the...
Yeah, can he die already? No offense,
been 30 years since he's been on the court. And we didn't elect him. And he is a fucking... Well, first of all...
That is weird when you think about it.
Remember Anita Hall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Weird.
Yeah.
Where there's controversy now coming up with his dumb wife who's in QAnon.
His fucking dumb wife...
It's all about to be busted.
...is texting Trump's chief of staff about how to overturn the election while... Clarence Thomas is deciding cases about overturning the election, and he doesn't recuse himself.
Right.
And he's the only one who dissented in the case that just dismissed Trump's challenge to January 6th committee. And
it's like,
Clarence
how's
Thomas
this not so blatantly obvious that it's a rigged system?
He's going to bed with his crazy QAnon wife.
Oh my God.
Who is working with the president to overturn it. And then she's talking to him.
Talking about how
you've got to overturn this
Talking
election.
about Trump was Jesus Christ and like
she's
comparing.
She's absolutely insane. And she's married to one of the 9 Supreme Court justices who decide our lives. Mm-hmm. Literally our rights to get married.
Well, this is how I felt when I was up there. When I was walking around,
you look
I was
at
like,
it, you're like,
this is where everything happens, and who the fuck are these
doing
people?
It? Like, who's doing it?
These jokey, like, Washington...
Like, Trump appointed 3 people to a 9-person court.
Such bullshit.
How? He's a one-term president. He's trash.
Well, that's why I need Clarence Thomas to move on. And by that, I mean die.
And by that, I mean die.
I really don't give a fuck anymore.
Oh, I would love for him to die.
I would too.
In the next couple months.
And then I want to...
Just fucking die.
And then hopefully you put somebody on the fucking court.
I am non-binary trans femme.
I want a non-binary trans femme.
I do too.
Not Elena Kagan.
Who's that?
She's on there, but if you Google a pic, you might think she's a non-binary trans femme. A-N. Yeah. Non-binary trans femme.
Oh.
Okay.
Really?
There you go. I mean,
well,
I love her. I'm obsessed with her, but there you have it. Like,
oh.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Well, you learn something new every day. I guess that
Obama appointee.
I guess that spot's taken. You know what I mean? We got to find
she's young, thank God.
I mean, that's
drag
the thing.
Queen. And Ketanji's young too. Like, we need
Ketanji is so overqualified. It's disgusting to
literally
me. It's embarrassing.
Amy Coney Barrett did nothing before being put
She
up.
didn't even know the answers to like the question, like the basic question of like, what are the 5 articles of whatever? And she's
None
like,
of them. She's like,
speech, press, religion, assembly. I don't know. What am I missing?
Redress or protest.
Okay.
But I'm just like, I cannot believe
I can't.
how gross.
It's sick.
It's gross.
It's like, first of all,
sick.
And the thing is, when we talk about qualifications, there are no qualifications, by the way.
No, I know, because
I think we've had former presidents on the court. Like, we've had random people who've done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in the Constitution is like you have to be a lawyer for this long.
No, you can literally be anybody.
It's like appoint whoever you want as long as they're an adult. So there are no people are like, well, I don't think they're qualified. I'm like, what are the qualifications?
Right.
That's why we shouldn't have
What's your SAT score? Well,
What's your LSAT score?
She went to fucking Harvard, you
didn't
asshole.
ask anyone else's LSAT scores, Tucker Carlson.
Oh, that motherfucker. When you see someone with a little dick, you know, and no offense to our little dick queens, but Jesus Christ.
He's a little dick. Straight
he doesn't
man.
own it.
He won't own it.
Little dick straight guy, which I'm not even
I love my little dick
straight.
kings, but
I don't think he's actually straight.
Agree.
I really don't.
Well, Lindsey Graham is a well-known closeted homosexual.
Well, that fucking queen, too.
No, he literally he's call boys.
Yeah, they call
boys.
him Ladybug.
Yeah.
Because he has
a ton of boys in DC.
Yeah.
Why would you fuck
his
him?
dumb ass, though, like what I think is funny about him is he's like, now tell me, how important is your faith? Like, how many times you go to church? I mean, I only go 3 times a year, so I'm bad. But what about you? How important is it to you?
Yo, why is that a question?
So why does it matter?
She's a judge.
If it's not important to you, but you're still asking it, then why?
Because of the dumb fucks who vote for them.
I can't.
That's why Marsha's like, now what is a woman? Can you define a woman? Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Which also, I think somebody said like there isn't really a technical.
There's not, and there shouldn't be. It doesn't. It changes with time. Women used to do a bunch of things that women don't have to do now. Oh, stay in the kitchen, cook, and raise the babies.
No offense.
Well, women don't do that shit anymore.
Half these women wouldn't know. This is going to be a little shade, but half these women that are sitting here bitching on fucking the Senate floor and in the House of Representatives, they're all fucking.
They wouldn't be in the Senate.
They wouldn't be able to talk.
They wouldn't be in
You'd
the fucking
be on your
Senate.
fucking knees
Listen
mopping,
to your husband.
bitch.
Listen to your husband.
And it was
Marsha wouldn't be sitting there.
Honey, that was only like 80 years ago.
Feminists did that for you.
Right.
And now you're like trying to turn back the clock.
But now all of a
no
sudden you have a
reason.
mouth. Okay, honey.
Exactly.
Don't even go there.
Shut your mouth.
You're going to keep turning it back, and then all of a sudden you're going to be back in time. And then you're going to be pissed that you had. It's just like Handmaid's
haven't
Tale.
you watched Handmaid's Tale? Like we're literally headed that way.
Is.
But people don't want to admit it. They're like, oh, everything's fine.
Well, that's what I feel about this war with
It's not fine.
Ukraine and Russia. Like we're sitting here like, yeah, we're supporting you, but we're really not. And then
like we might just have to go.
I'm a little bit afraid if we don't, we're going to get caught blindsided, and it's going to be worse. Yeah. Even though the same conclusion is going to happen, we're all going to fight. So let's just get it over with. Let's just bomb Moscow. But honestly, I'm really sad for the people.
I'm sad for the Russians who are like now have no.
They have no
economy.
idea.
They have no money.
They don't even know what's going on. They're like,
we don't have any brand. They can't even order a pizza from Pizza. I mean, they can't do anything now. There's no. Everyone's pulled out.
You know what you can do now? You can overturn your fucking.
Yeah,
president.
now it's your turn.
Now it's time to fight and battle.
Remember when you didn't care? Get out on the streets. I know everyone gets arrested. They can't arrest everyone.
Right. If everybody goes and everybody goes and attacks, go fucking kill him. Period. Assassinate that motherfucker.
Now, Biden basically said he can't stay in power and got in a lot of trouble for that, by the way, because then people were like, you're talking about regime change. And a lot of the smaller countries where we already have done regime change
are bad.
You know, like Central America, Africa, all these other countries, Middle East. They're like, is the U.S. really talking about this again?
I think
it didn't work.
I think he really meant just like he needs to be out of power.
He can't do this. He can't do a war.
He needs to be taken out of power by the citizens of Russia.
I don't think any American is really interested in trying to figure out who's going to lead the Russians. It's just that you
could give two flying
can't
fucks,
act like
honey.
this, and you need to do better. That's all.
Be best.
Be best. Bless.
Be best and blessed.
And now, what's a woman?
A man's a man. If you're a man and you're a male, then I'm a man.
If you have a penis, then you are a man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bitch.
And to top things off, we continue on that little journey with these. I mean, I have like, okay, so this is like ridiculous.
And you know what? Pete Buttigieg can take his electric vehicles and his bicycles, and he and his husband can stay out of our girls' bathrooms.
What?
Yep, that was at this conference, and this is also somebody else.
For this country, people want to ask me all the time why I'm running. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of them wanting to teach CTR in school.
What?
Critical race theory. Can you tell me what that means?
Can you?
We're Americans. We're not black. We're not white. We're American.
These are at the same. This is the same thing.
What is that?
This is what's leading the Republican Party.
This is the Republican Party.
Like, are you so mad, bro? Like, you're so fucking mad at Pete Buttigieg and his husband because they can ride their bikes around DC
and have electric vehicles
and not be ridiculed by people like they would in Georgia.
Help me out here. We want to bitch about high gas prices, but then we want to bitch about electric vehicles, which would free us from high gas prices.
But you're probably getting paid by the oil companies. That's why you're not saying anything.
Oh, is that? Exxon Valdez.
And also, how the fuck? What the fuck is Pete Buttigieg and his husband are not going into the girls' bathroom because they identify as a male?
Here's the problem: they equate anyone LGBTQ with pedophilia, That's the QAnon.
I just love it, though. That's so stupid to me.
They think every gay is recruiting your children. They're grooming our children.
I don't want to talk to your goddamn kids, you fucking weirdo. I hate your
children.
Kids.
I literally hate your kids. I don't want to see the pictures.
I don't care about their graduation. I don't care about their prom.
I'm not going to any of that bullshit.
No, we don't have to deal with that.
Oh, look at that little Tammy Faye's going down to the prom. She got herself a boyfriend. She's pregnant again, you know.
Oh.
But I'm like, I don't care about your children.
It's not
Why
really,
would we groom them? We don't need to.
It's like we have a meeting. We have like all the faces on the wall. We're going to recruit Billy Smith over there.
Oh, he's a real
Billy Jean.
He'll be a good gay. We don't have time for that shit.
There's no such thing as a good gay anyway.
But like, what does having a husband have to do with going in girls' bathrooms? But this is what they
equate it to.
Meanwhile, straight men are raping women left and right and abusing them and beating them. But then they're worried about trans women going into girls' bathrooms and being a menace.
They're just trying to take a shit and a piss like everyone else.
Do you have anyone you know in your life, any female in your life who has ever been threatened or assaulted by a trans woman?
No.
Now, how many do you know who have been raped, beaten, abused by men?
More than I want to say.
My sister has a victim of sexual assault.
I was.
You, girl, let's not bring that
Thank you for listening.
We're talking about women right now.
Oh.
Let's not talk about
turning back to a white male.
As a 3-year-old. Yeah, like we're talking about women. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, the threats are imagined. They're pretend. But they're to try to get everyone angry. So, like, CRT, it's not even real. Critical race theory. CTR is taught in colleges, not in schools.
But they think because of talking about anything that has to do with
race, they feel guilty because they know they're racist.
And now that was a black guy saying that, which is interesting to me because I feel like a lot of
people... And what did he say? We're not black, we're not white, we're American. That's not true. We are black and white, and there are differences in outcome if you're black or white.
100% different.
There are differences in health outcome, economic outcome.
If it was so simple as we were all Americans, we wouldn't even be in this problem that we're in.
Why are cops killing more black people than white people? Literally every single category that you're in your life, it's a different outcome if you're black or white. So we're not just Americans. Your color of your skin matters.
It does.
Why aren't they talking about that? Because they're afraid of it.
Because they're afraid. And they're not going to talk about it at their little platforms of like...
Not at their far-right, white nationalist platform
QAnon
conference. I mean, they're all crazy.
Have you heard about the Iowa law, like, with abortion?
Oh, yep.
You have how, like, if you get raped...
families.
Yeah, so if you get raped and you decide to abort the baby from your rapist...
Because you're 16
You're a random raper, okay? His parents say, oh, well...
She got an abortion.
They can fucking sue you for like up to $20,000 and like all the shit because you decided to get your aborted baby, or you aborted your baby from a rapist, their son.
Yeah.
Are we following?
This is pro-life, apparently. This is pro-life. They call it pro-life.
Meanwhile, then
a rape victim, you're gonna sue her. You're gonna sue the rape victim.
The victim.
Not the rapist.
No.
The rapist probably walks free, but the victim
is going to have to either have the baby.
You're suing.
So either you have the baby or you lose $20,000.
So you're a 15-year-old and you have to have the baby. Like, literally, think about this shit.
It makes
if that were your sister and you were like,
God,
she has to carry this baby to term because
we don't want to get sued.
We don't want to get sued. We don't have $20,000. We can't get sued. And anyone in that family, it's not just like, well, the parents.
No, it could be like
the rapist's cousin could be like.
It's like anybody who's connected within one...
Like his best friend who edged him on and told him to rape her at the bar that night, that cousin can sue. I mean, it's literally insane.
It really is. When I saw that, I was like, oh, so we're in trouble. This is called
revenge. This is called we're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
The biggest problem is the Supreme Court is allowing all this to happen. And this goes back to why we don't need the fucking Supreme Court.
Right.
We should get rid of it. It should be a term-limited elected position.
So what would be what's your alternative then to the Supreme Court? Because there has to be
term-limited and elected.
I like that. Okay,
you're on for 5 years, you're on for 10 years, and we elect you, along with the president, along with the Congress. Like, this is bullshit.
Interesting.
I don't want a bunch of people appointed by one-term presidents that are irrelevant now. Literally, like, these people that Trump appointed, they're going to be on for 30-plus years.
We hope.
They're in their 40s. They're not going to...
We hope they pass, but...
We hope something happens to them.
Honestly, I like, and this is going to be me...
I don't give a fuck.
I'm going a little cray. But I'm ready to just pull out my whole 401k. Oh, you're not even leaving me a drop. Not even a little dribble.
You've got a refrigerator over there.
Not even a fucking dribble. I don't need it.
You've got
I don't need to have marijuana.
Yeah, I'm like, you're lucky.
And you know what? Pete Buttigieg.
She's such a whore. I hate her. And I know her.
Who is that?
Marjorie Taylor.
Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And I know that person
She's a Nazi, by the way.
Her district is just next to where I grew up.
And that tracks.
And it tracks, so.
That tracks.
I mean, as you can see, like, Karen Randler deleted me on Facebook. It's Karen Randler.
It's literally Karen. She's voting for her. She's like,
oh, for sure.
Oh, Marjorie. I fucking love Marjorie.
She actually stands up for our children.
She hates crayons. I love her.
She hates crayons, and she hates racist babies, and she hates queers. Oh, okay.
Like, what?
Okay, so
I love this episode. We are just angry, and we should be.
We're a little angry. I mean, honestly, like, I don't want to be like super. I don't want to be super angry, but like this week has been a little rough for America. Like,
It's rough to watch, and I can only imagine being a black woman and watching this shit.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Like, no, it's just fucked up as an
really
American
sad.
to be like. So this is the first time a black woman has been appointed to the Supreme Court.
And she took it, and
she just sat there, and she's like, "Okay, well, that's not my job to do."
Powerful woman. A powerful woman.
You know, can you define woman?
No, I can't.
Okay. Do they have to have a pussy?
Well, there has to be some kind of hole. We all have assholes, so
Front
we're
hole,
good.
back hole, front hole, back hole, top hole, bottom hole.
The back hole. We're gonna go putt on the back nine.
Oh no, golf.
Now
I'm feeling this.
Now I'm feeling it too.
I'm a little like.
I also need
I just
to
looked at you like.
I don't want to be angry anymore. I want to get
get fun.
So I wanted to talk about something
This is like the fall of 2020. Like, I remember those episodes. We were just like, "Fuck Trump."
We were so angry.
Well, we had.
Sorry, we were angry.
We didn't know what was coming. Can you imagine if Trump were still president right now? Okay, I'm done being angry.
I know, but
I don't want to imagine.
Can we imagine?
It would be.
Let's go back to
so bad.
Let's go back to 2014
when things were okay and on track.
Yeah, but like, would you ever have thought we'd be where we're at today?
Absolutely not.
Like,
nope.
Okay.
Like, we have a black man in his second term, and the economy's picking up again.
Oh, but nope. Let's go ahead and just like trash that because a woman wants to run and is actually qualified again.
Oh, we don't like her because of her emails.
I'm done. Okay. Yeah, we're not angry anymore. We are not angry.
We are happy. We are one.
So
we are Americans.
Yeah. I noticed something that I was doing the other day, and I just need to know if I'm the only one.
Okay.
Do you, when you're FaceTiming, do you look at the person or do you look at yourself?
I look at the person.
Oh.
And then I feel bad because I'm like, when they look at my picture, my eyes aren't looking at the camera. They're looking down at the screen. So they think I'm not looking at them. But I'm like, I'd rather look at you than look at this little hole at the top that I can't see.
Do you know what I look at?
You look down at yourself?
Don't fuck with me, fellas!
You are... That's literally the trashiest trash I've known. Okay.
I know. And I was like...
You should not say that out loud.
I don't give a fuck. First of all...
That's embarrassing.
Well, it's because I'm fat phobic of myself and I'm nervous. So
like, what's the angle?
I'm always trying to find the right angle so I don't look ugly and or not ugly. That's not the term I want to use anymore.
I want to let you know something. There's not going to be an angle where you're not
correct.
Fat. So don't look at yourself.
I know.
Just let yourself be fat.
Let myself just be me.
Which is?
Fat.
Look good.
But I will say this. I was able to buckle both Browns on Southwest to DC without the extender.
Like, what are you talking about?
Without the extender. I can't speak. I can't speak.
I was able to back up without the extender on Southwest.
Wow. So I actually really am surprised that you don't look at yourself while you're FaceTiming.
No, because I look at the person's face to see how they're reacting to what I'm saying. So I'm like, I need to see their face.
I mean, I know I go back and forth, but I know I look at myself more than I probably should.
I've noticed that when I'm on with you, I'm like,
no, you
what is
have
he looking
not.
at? What is he looking at? His thumb?
It's always me like trying to like make sure I look good.
You're like,
yeah, it's really tiring to have to hold your phone up too. Like, God.
That's what fat girls do too. They hold the phone up here to get the angle.
That's like a total.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's a skinny move.
Not sure why I say fat girls. Probably misogyny.
Because you're misogynistic, white asshole, straight pregnant Christian.
Oh no, by rape.
Whoa, girl, fuck.
By rape.
Okay.
And you were sued for the last
don't
one.
Sue me, and I got sued for the last one. God damn it!
I hate this fucking country.
I really do. We're not being angry, but
not
we
angry.
hate this fucking country.
No, what else? Do you have anything else?
I do.
Okay, oh my God.
So,
I do.
There was last week. I was being nice because Matt was going through it, and
so you're,
everyone has moments.
Being supportive.
Everyone has times in life where
you're low. You feel low.
You remember me
no
last
reason.
year?
Yeah.
Girl, you had to carry me. When I looked back on the beach and I saw one set of footprints, I knew you were carrying me.
I'm not actually a fan.
That wasn't me. That was God.
Oh, that was Jesus.
Or Jesus.
You're
right.
right. I was like, you know that story, right?
Yeah, he like
the footprints in the sand.
Yeah.
When you saw only one set of footprints, that was me carrying you. Well, thank you, Jesus or Bobby. You couldn't carry me. I'd break your back.
Well, I mean, I'm not to change the subject real quick, but like I noticed I was on the floor helping Michael with his back, and I like had to get down on the floor. I couldn't get I mean, it was hurting. I was like, I can't be down low on the floor.
No, I can't bend over to pick things up anymore because of my back.
Oh my God.
We're old. Okay, anyways, midlife crisis.
We're not angry.
We're not angry. We love life.
We love it.
But yeah, so Matt was going through it, so I like got him flowers and chocolates. And I realized something. Chocolates. I personally hate any chocolate that has a cream in it. I'm sorry.
I'm not actually a fan.
Gay.
I fucking hate them. If I pick up a delicious looking chocolate, I'm like, ooh, it's going to taste like chocolate.
I agree.
I bite into it, and then some cum-colored
orange filling. Have you heard like the orange cream? It's
Stop.
like, bro.
The worst one is you're like, ooh, this one looks like a big one. It's going to be a lot of chocolate. Cherry. It's a whole fucking
and it's like
cherry with syrup.
Yeah, it's like a syrupy. Yeah,
it's like a Shirley Temple
what are those called?
Cherry.
Not marinade, but
cordial.
No, like
cherry cordial.
That's not the word.
What are you talking about? The
it's like
syrup?
It's like almost like a jelly syrup.
Oh, a marmalade.
No.
Okay, just think to yourself for a while and stop interrupting.
I smoke weed every day.
And it's like, and Matt has a way around this, I think, because he's like, oh, I like all of them. But he puts them in the fridge, which I don't agree with. He puts all the chocolate, the whole box in the fridge to get them cold. Mm-hmm. So I think that those creams become a little more solid and they taste better or they're better texture. But I just like, if I bite into it, and it's just like a cream coming out, like it looks like cum to me. I don't want to bite into an almond flavored cum chocolate. Almond flavored cum chocolate is not my thing. Sorry. Now, the chocolates I like are honeycomb, caramel, the ones with nuts, just like chunks of nuts, like and turtles.
Oh,
caramel
turtle,
and chocolate,
yeah.
Caramel chocolate nut, that combination. But if it's a fucking cream, I'm throwing it out. I literally have bitten into them and thrown them away before. I'll bite and then be like, nope, not this one.
I mean, honestly,
I poke the bottoms too. I like use my.
You have to like. You don't even look.
I
at
use
the
my
box.
thumb on the bottom of the chocolate to like push up into it. And then if I can tell it's soft, I'm like, put it back. I put it back.
Ew.
So if you ever are at my house
and you see a thumbed up,
if there's a thumbprint in the bottom, it's because I know it's a fucking cream.
So it's filled.
I'm not doing a cream.
You're the only cream filled twink there.
I'm the only cream filled chocolate there, and it's white chocolate.
Oh, honey.
But it's a pink filling.
I actually hate it too, and you made me think of something. Have you ever had, or do you remember the candies that were like strawberries? Like the wrapper, they're like shiny, and the wrapper was like a strawberry.
Yes.
And they were hard at first, and they would get
inside is a liquid. Fucking kill me.
Sick.
You're taking me down a violent path.
I know.
Because
that's what made me think of.
You made me think of Gushers. I can't do.
Oh.
See, you love. Okay, so you're not consistent. I do not do anything that has a liquid filling in the middle or a cream thing in the middle. I cannot do hard and then liquid or cream. Nope. Yeah. Fucking throw it away.
Ew, those strawberry things make me want to gag. Like, I think I might throw up.
If I bite into I bought it. No, I'm having flashbacks.
It's bad.
When I was in school, like I bit into a Gusher once and it just like.
Well, those were big when we were in school.
Threw up.
We were in school. Gushers were the thing.
Oh, everyone.
And there was
loved them.
commercials for
and
Gushers.
I'm looking around at all these freaks. I'm like, you guys like Gushers? Like, fuck it. I want to be queer. Like
and that's when you made your choice.
And that's when I decided I wanted to suck dick for the rest of my life.
He made a choice.
Choices by Bobby Griffith. I just can't with creamy chocolate. Sorry.
And that's a valid point, to be honest with you. Like, I think I'm glad you're speaking your truth.
You need to know what you like and what you don't like.
And you need to be able to be vocal about it.
And you need to know that what you feel is the most correct thing to feel and that everyone else is wrong. And that's what you need to be secure in your feelings.
Honestly, all that matters is you. And there's
Honey,
a video.
when you get to the end of this simulation, none of it matters.
I can't
You're
wait.
logging off for the last time.
And then I find out I'm really like skinny and hot in real life.
You are?
Because in the simulation, I was like, I want a hard life. So I'm going to make myself gay, fat.
You decided to come in at like level -10.
Yeah, like I'm like
I was like I want to be level 50 on initially.
Yeah,
you were like start me hard.
Give me go. Yeah, I want
to be rode hard and put away wet.
And it
looks like you.
And honestly, that's the theme of my life.
Rode hard and put away wet.
But also, I'm put away hot, babe. As I get older, I still have zits. Like this thing right here. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what? Is that a boil?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my CPAP. It's starting to like clog my pores.
How's that going?
It's amazing. I actually think it's working.
I think it is too. I can tell. You've never been this alert on a Sunday afternoon ever. You're like, and you were up till 2 a.m. last night. Like there's on a normal Sunday, you would be like, hey, okay, let's go record. And I'd be like, did you breathe last night?
And the answer was no.
And the answer is no. Like, you didn't.
My coworker even said, like,
girl,
I'm noticing that you're like a little bit more
je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. Like, I'm kind of a little more, and now I am on a higher medication as well. But I didn't have it last Monday because
you still felt better.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I was alert.
CPAP, babe.
It's kind of great.
Except are you going to go to nasal pillows? Because right now you have a full mask and it's clogging your pores. You look like a whore.
Problem is that I like my mouth open in more ways than one.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
It's open for food, dick, and air. And
I love gagging on a good dick.
I love gagging on a good oxygen. That's what I was doing.
Oh my God.
I'm going to gag on some H2O.
Shove
H2O,
that
that's water.
air in my mouth.
O2, baby. It's just air, though. It's not even O2. It's like literally they're pushing air to open your fucking airways. But anyway, yes, everything's great with that.
And you're thriving.
And I'm thriving and I'm living. And I need to know what your thoughts are on...
Oh, no.
We've talked about death. We've talked about heaven, hell, nothing. Do you believe in mediums and do you believe in psychics?
Depends what you mean by believe in. Like,
do you think people can see dead relatives and talk to them and bring them?
Absolutely not. Do I like to believe in it? Yes.
So you want to believe, but you just don't.
I don't even want to believe, but I like to pretend to believe.
Is that not so fucked up? That is so true.
That's all beliefs to me.
That's all human mind. Yeah, that's like God.
Yes, I love you, Jesus.
Thank you. But are you there?
But I know it's pretend. And it's like, you're not tricking me. Like,
how fucked up.
When you listen to most mediums, they're saying things. They're like,
I know, like,
there's someone in your life with a P name. And then the person's like, oh, there was a Paul that I knew from back. Yes, Paul died of cancer 20 years ago. And then they're like, Paul says hello.
And there's another.
Oh my God, Paul!
Paul!
Oh, fuck me, Paul!
Oh, God.
I used to ride Paul's car. And then it's like, and Paul says he's glad that you've moved on and you're happy. And then the person cries. And it's like,
I'll just show you some of the.
It's so generic.
I'm going to show you some of the.
It's so generic.
The spiritual TikTok that I'm on.
And then also, when you realize how everything is on social media nowadays, so you can look up anyone's history, you can see where they lived, who they went to school with. These mediums can find out everyone in the audience ahead of time.
Yeah, they probably can pay for it too and be like, well, he had his dead
when you go to Oprah, like, you give your name, your address, who you are to get a ticket. Social Security. I don't think you have to give that, but you get your ticket, you reserve it ahead of time. Okay, the medium for that day knows you're coming months ahead of time. They could have looked everything up. And then you arrive and they're like, oh, well, I know you went to high school with, because you're graduating class.
Oh, like if the whole audience is there and they're like, somebody in here has somebody that died with an M.
I'm seeing M. M is coming to me.
Mary Joe.
Did anyone have a Mary?
Your
My mom was Mary. She died of cancer. It's like, oh, okay. Mary is saying she knows you went through a lot earlier in life, but she wants to let you know that you're going to be at peace soon.
And she knows that you remarried.
And yeah, because you can see marriage licenses online.
So insane.
So I'm just like, I
love it. You recently buy a house? Yeah, that's a big event. That your mom sees that.
It's also on your taxes. It's also on every.
Wait, should we pretend to be mediums? Like, should we try to set up a fake mediumship?
No, Miss Cleo, honey,
let's set up a new Miss Cleo.
Call Mama Cleo.
Call the gays.
Call the gays.
Call Mama Gay.
Mama Gay.
Mama Gay. She'll tell you the way.
Oh, and you already have a catchphrase.
Right. Once I get your credit card registered, I'll see
and the way you're
name.
brushing that hair, you look like a Mama Gay. You look like a Mama Gay. I mean,
I don't know what's happening. It's
you're looking soon. Like Slutty Puffin right now.
Well, he looks puffy.
I love him. That's what I love about him. He's like he's like, I'm a thick boy. I don't give a fuck. I'm working out. I'm happy. He's getting married to a Mormon.
That's why
he looks Mormon. I mean, why do they live in Utah? You tell me. He's like, I'm from New York City. Now I'm in Utah.
Oh, I didn't know he moved to Utah.
Oh, honey, they have a massive house there. You haven't seen.
I've been following.
It's amazing. The house is. I mean, it's beautiful. It's
Ew.
It's
in Salt Lake.
Outside, I think Park City or something. It's a mansion.
Oh, we can go visit.
No, they're getting married and they're being featured on thenot.com, which is like the marriage website. No, he's literally like, yeah.
So
his life is insane. Like, I just want to say that.
And the only reason I started following him is because he was at Disney World with his parents and got in trouble and got kicked out. And
now he's getting married to.
That's what's so weird.
And it seems completely real. Like they're cute as fuck.
Yeah, all he would do is meme. I mean, he's really good.
His man is really quiet and kind of just like funny, but like a more seems like reserved.
Must
guy.
be the one with the money. Well,
oh, he's money.
Yeah, I mean,
his house, the ring he bought. Yeah.
When you become famous on Instagram, all of a sudden you get these rich men that are reaching out to you. And, well, we just passed 700 followers.
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
If a rich man approached me and offered me anything right now, I would take it all. I would take
now,
it all.
what would you do? What would be the worst thing you would do for money? Like, what would you do if, like, he was like...
I would bottom for him.
Would you fart, like, in a jar for him?
Yeah.
Would you let him... Yeah. I saw a TikTok. TikTok's really on my mind today.
Yeah, because you're young and youthful.
That's right. There was a guy that opened the door. It was a gay guy. Opened the door. There was another older gentleman, beefier, outside the door on his knees. The guy that opened the door, it's his TikTok. He's barefoot, and so the man starts kissing on his feet, and then hands him a bag which is full of money. And then the guy kicks him with his foot, and the old man falls over, and he's like, "I just got paid."
Who are these people? I need to find these beefy men. Oh my God,
like,
what?
Can you imagine if you just had to open your door and let them kiss your feet and then you kick them and you get like $1,000?
Now,
no.
I
These
did.
Suckers.
Now, do you recall that I did hook up with a foot fetish man?
What?
I thought I told you. Did I not tell you?
I feel like I would remember that because I hate feet.
While I was in LA, I met a young man. And he came to my hotel room. This was back in November of last year. And while we were hooking up and I was getting ready to, let's say, top him.
Je ne sais quoi, top.
Top him. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I'm on my back, getting ready to have someone ride me. Just describing it all. No, but he grabbed my leg and I was like, oh, what's he doing? Why am
Sat on that toe.
I was like, I'm the top. Like, why are you grabbing my legs? So don't throw them in the air. Honey, you don't want this hole. Have you even seen it? Have you seen it or smelled it? Because you don't want it. So, okay, like that's happening. I'm like, interesting. He starts sucking on my toes.
Like backwards? Like his back was to
I'm
you?
on my back, legs in the air. He grabs my feet. Sucking on shoving them in, not just like, not a little like.
I'm gonna fucking throw
not
up.
a taste.
Like he's shoving that foot.
Like
in his
I've
mouth.
walked around all day in these feet. Socks, Vans, Hollywood Hills. I'm setting.
I might throw up.
Setting the stage.
I know, thank you, but I'm gonna throw up.
So sucking on them, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Like he really likes the muck, and. I was like, that's weird. I've never had that happen before. Have you ever had that happen?
No.
Anyone sucked your toes before?
Fuck no. You're not.
Okay.
No, ma'am, Pam.
Oh, do you have fungus?
No.
Okay.
But I don't like feet.
Because I do.
And I don't like touching my feet.
Just kidding. I don't. Yeah, I'm not interested. They're there. They're a thing.
Yeah.
I do look at them.
So that's the problem is that I judge feet even if my feet aren't that great. I'm like, whatever.
My feet aren't great. I'll look at your feet and be like,
ew, you nasty fuck.
There are some straight guys with feet where I'm like, that's going to be a good dick. You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Where the arch is good,
now,
like the toes are
and they actually
okay.
like trim their toenails and they clean.
Trim the toenails, there's no hair. Like I look, I'm like, that's going to be a good dick. Anyway, so my toes are getting sucked. I'm like, what's happening? And then he goes, you have nice feet. Now then he climbs on my dick and everything happens and it's fine. But like, and then later I find out he's like, yeah, I love your feet. I'm kind of a feet guy. And I was like, oh, I hooked up with a feet guy.
You did it.
I've never done that before. I fucked a feet guy.
But you didn't know it. But then
I didn't know it at the time, but
when
he told me. So now I randomly will send feet pics when he asks.
See, that's where you got to go like kind of dark. You got to get
I'm fine with it. I'm like, oh, you like my feet pics?
I want sharded boxers sent to me for
no.
I couldn't do it, but
I'm not. Well,
$10,000.
Oh, I thought you were saying $10. I'm like, that doesn't even cover the postage.
No, $10,000 for a month worth of. Like every day you send your underwear after the end of the day.
But
10 grand.
I don't shart my underwear every day.
Not necessarily shart. Let's just say like really worn underwear. Sun up to sundown, baby. After the gym.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
10,000, absolutely.
Every day you have to put in a little packet.
Every day I will send it.
Isn't that so bizarre?
I don't
like
give a fuck.
Somebody would pay for it.
You could send someone else's underwear. They won't know.
Well, right.
I don't think your crotch musk smells that different than my crotch musk.
I think it does. I actually do think everybody has their own unique
Challenge
smell.
accepted.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Your crotch musk is different than mine. I don't think your balls are any different. Well, I know they're smaller, but...
Mine are smaller?
Mm-hmm.
Than yours?
Yeah. You just saw mine flopping around, like honey.
I'll have to do my own video.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about that. I'll swing my titties, babe.
Bobby, we need to work on you accepting your dick and balls.
We need to work on my body. Like, I need to work on my body.
Accepting your body. Because working on your body is not... That's a years-long project. We need to work on the here and now.
Here and now. Well, we're going to work on it. Like, I really want to be ready for Austin. Like my goal is to like get really.
I'm trying to be like, okay,
confident. Like I want to go shopping for clothes. I want to we got to be confident.
Go to that place by Akehana.
Maybe I wish we could have like a listener dress us. That'd be fun.
I would love that.
I don't know how
I'm just picturing because what we're gonna have to wear in Austin. It was 89 degrees yesterday in Austin.
I know it's gonna be 100.
And we're going there in a month. 89 yesterday.
It's gonna be full pool weather.
We're gonna die. That's just to tell you.
I'm just letting you know.
Now, does the Westin have a pool?
Yes, on the rooftop.
Okay, we're not going anywhere else. So
right, we're gonna go to the pool during the day and get drunk at night, and get boys back to the hotel during the day, and then drunk at night.
These awesome.
We really have no. What we are gonna do though is we're gonna spread our voice to the Capitol about how disappointed we are in the legislation in Texas.
Now, one thing I do like about Austin is recently.
Oh well, I guess not much because you're yawning like.
Don't fuck with me, fellas!
The superintendent of the schools decided to go ahead with the LGBTQ Pride Week.
Oh,
yeah. Even though
their lip is fucked.
The Texas Attorney General sent them a letter saying you are in violation of state law because you are discussing sexuality by having this Pride Week. You're discussing sexuality, and only parents can discuss sex and sexuality. Only parents,
because they know,
literally, because they have any idea.
Okay,
these pucking parents.
Pucking.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said pucking parents. I like that though.
New topic.
Those pucking parents.
Hydronique Hydration. Founders
yes,
of Gay.
Mama. He was working during the pandemic.
Started developing constant headaches. That's why he created Hydronique Hydration. Sugar-free, keto-friendly, plant-based, antioxidant-rich electrolyte powder packets for daily use, containing all the essential vitamins and minerals with a refreshing taste.
If you're having trouble with eating and drinking healthy during your busy day in 2022, but want a sugar-free, keto-friendly vitamin drink, give Hydronique Hydration a try. There are 30 electrolyte powder packets in a pouch, perfect for a 1-month supply. HYDRONIQUE
Hydration.com.
Hydration.com. Hydronique Hydration on Amazon.com.
They are offering a $10 discount coupon at checkout for the next week. Hydronique Hydration on Amazon.com.
Some say love
has an angel and has an sweetest sweet.
Oh no.
I'm blacked.
I like this. Do you think you are more or less attractive than the average person? Why?
Oh boy. We're in trouble. I think physically I'm barely more attractive than the average person, but my personality clearly makes up for it to the point where I'm getting 8 to 9s out of 10s for no reason.
And you're a 6.5, so it's like
no, literally, I feel like I am barely above a 5. I don't have facial symmetry.
That's not true. There are so many ugly people out there.
I don't have facial symmetry.
It doesn't matter. You're still above. You're probably at least a solid
6.5, 7. I would say 7.
You're a solid 7.
A 7 is kind.
You can touch 8 though every once in a while. It's got to be. Everything's got to be on fleek.
I have to be not
fleek.
Off of a night.
You know how old
shift.
I am? Fleek.
I'm so old. I'm saying fleek still. But yeah, you're right. But I honestly think it's personality. I have hooked up with people.
So you do think you're more attractive, but it's based on your not your physical appearance, your mental and
I can pick up a 7 and below.
6-inch.
I can pick a 7 and below easily. Oh no, I
know it's like a slur.
I can't have a seltzer right now.
You're gonna be in trouble because you gotta go to Lindsay's.
It's Lindy.
Okay, read mine.
This is rough. This is so rough. Are you more sexperimental or less sexperimental than the average person?
Actually, that's
I know the answer.
Do you?
Yeah, I know what you're going to say, but I know the answer. You're going to say more. It's actually less.
It's actually funny that you say that, though, because I don't think more means more times.
No, it means more like, what are you doing? What are you interested in?
I mean, I rolled around Nutella with somebody and wrestled in Nutella. Don't tell me I'm not.
That was 20 years ago.
Well, I was young at one point.
We're talking about now.
Now,
we're talking about overall in your whole life.
Yes, I would absolutely say yes.
Less.
More. Wait, read it again. What's the?
Are you more sexperimental or less sexperimental than the average person?
More.
What? What have you done in the past 5 years that is sexperimental?
Well, what is it? Why is 5 years of my whole life? Why is my whole record just 5 years?
Your whole record hasn't even been accessed, except for the past 10 years or less.
Okay.
So let's go based off that.
I'm based off my entire sexual experience. I had
No. You were comparing to other people. So...
I understand. So do you think that most people went and sucked a dick in a truck outside of a neighborhood construction site? Do you think that people have been in a 7-person orgy where there was a bottom that came in and everybody took turns fucking that bottom, and then there were straight guys jacking off on the left side? Somebody was getting sucked. I was getting sucked off by the bottom while he was getting fucked. Have you done that?
Not yet.
Have you done Nutella?
This Friday. Friday I will. But
have you ever
Nutella? Why would?
Have you ever jerked off in the sauna?
Yes.
And you came?
Not in the sauna, but outside in the showers.
Oh no,
Here in Columbus.
Well, and that's fine. I mean, it's LA Fitness, babe, and which I don't think they're called LA Fitness anymore. They're like
Esporta.
So stupid.
Esport.
I can't figure it out.
Here's the thing.
You're looking at now.
You're comparing to straight people. I'm saying as a gay man.
I think as a gay.
Oh, even as a gay. No, absolutely not. You might be on par with average, but I don't think you're more sex experiment. I mean, I'm hanging out with people.
I'm into delivery porn.
I
mean, really? Like, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Such as like delivery porn.
I was Jeff Safdie's muse on Uncut Gems and stuff like that. Literally, that's what I hear you. Okay. I do feel like overall we are both more sex experimental.
Absolutely,
than most people. And that's fair.
I think
that's fair.
I think I have faded with time, and I think you have accelerated with time.
I'm peaking now.
Now you are.
You did. You were Yahoo Chat. You were Craigslist.
I was webcamming people. I have my dick pics on the fucking internet.
I have them saved on my phone. I have your dick pics. saved on my phone.
I have another.
Oh, I want to see it.
Oh no, you're not.
Why?
Because I didn't know it was happening.
To it. Oh, where?
Like I was on Yahoo Chats. And my face is in it and everything. It doesn't even look at me though. I look really fat and I didn't have a beard on. I was young.
That is so hot. That is so hot.
It's out there somewhere. It has my old fake name, but not the same one that you think.
Meanwhile, I'm sending like floppy dick videos to you. You're like, you have full jerk off vids online. You're more sex experimental. Fine.
I'm serious. Like, I'm serious.
Your next question.
I've sucked off a cowboy. Oh, okay.
I've sucked off a cowboy.
I did.
Let's focus on that.
Okay.
That's so hot. I want you to describe your sex life with a song title.
It's been a while since I could.
Oh my fucking God.
Hold my head up high. And it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Or whatever. That's the one that comes to mind.
Wow.
What's an offense you've committed that could get you fired from work?
There's too many.
Have you ever jerked off at work? Ever in your lifetime? Not necessarily like your current job.
Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to get fired from my current job.
No. No.
Absolutely.
I've never done it at my current job either. Like, I don't have time for that. But at my previous job?
Oh, yeah.
You sit in that bathroom, babe, and you just jerk off thinking about all your coworkers. Oh.
I have jerked. Oh, my God, you bitch. You don't know who I'm jerking off to.
Keep it a secret.
But it is people. Yes, there are people.
You're like, what if they hear me? Oh, fuck.
And that's even more of a turn on. So, yeah, no, there's been at least, I can think of like 3 jobs where I've jerked off while at work.
Same. Now, is that your most offensive thing, though?
No, the more fire, because that's in private. Like they can't fire you for jerking off in the bathroom. Like they literally can't.
They can't?
No, it's a private space. If they're recording you in the bathroom, they can get fired.
True.
Now, if you're jerking off in the break room
with everybody
walks in, then you can get fired.
But if you're like in a bathroom, that's
you're
private
allowed
space.
to jerk off in the bathroom. I jerk off all the time in the bathroom.
Interesting.
Now, not at my current job.
Right.
Now, okay.
Now they're every time you go to the bathroom, they're like, "Hurry up in there."
Yeah, they're like, "Are you jerking off?"
It's like, "Are you pulling the pot, or are you gonna actually piss and get off the pot?"
I did accidentally show, not my own, thank God, but someone else's nudes on my phone. 2 people at work when I was swiping through vacation photos.
Oh, yeah, that's awkward. I hate that.
And I was like, we were at the beach, and then this is how the house looked, and this is how the condo
This is my cock.
Not mine. It wasn't mine, but it was like someone had sent me one, and I was like, and this is a picture of the kitchen.
And this is Pedro.
A dick. And I was like, oh, fuck.
And then you went to the next one, and it was balls.
I swiped right. No, thank God it was just one. So I was very quick about it. I was like, swipe. And then they were like, you should see our phones. We have dick pics too.
You know what's funny?
Oh, okay,
I think that straight
everyone
people
has nudes in their phone.
But I think straight people are really actually coming out of their shells. I really do feel like...
You do?
I do.
What's a woman? How do you define a woman?
No, not those people.
Not those straight people. Okay.
No, but like a lot of like progressive and like forward-thinking straight people. They're like, they actually kind of like, I mean, they're like very like, the guys are very like open.
They're getting better. I would say they're getting better. I wouldn't be like, oh, they're great.
No, I don't think they're great, but like I think the average is higher now that people are more like they're willing to kind of give you shit on purpose to kind of like get you riled up. Like it's like hot for us, and they just know they're fucking around.
I had to hang up on a straight friend this week. We were talking about something. We were talking about pronouns, and I had to hang up on him
because he wasn't following.
And then I found because he was being a dick on purpose, and then I didn't realize it. And then I thought we were arguing for real, and I was like, rather than say something I would regret.
Okay, well, I mean...
And that's another episode of Not Well.
We're going to Austin on the 27th through the 1st, but we're leaving on the 1st in the morning, so don't count the 1st.
Oh, but listen. We're going to have a 30 days has September, April, June, and November. So April, okay. So
the 30th.
We will, on the 30th of April, we will be out until the wee hours of May 1st, because we don't have to, our flight's not early. It's like 9 a.m. So like, girl,
yeah, usually we have to get,
we're going to be out. We're going to be out at the Cowboy Gay Bar.
I'm bringing microphones to like, and I'm just going to do it. We're going to do street interviews in Austin.
Why not?
I don't know why. I'm always so scared.
Cowboys?
No, we don't know anybody. Nobody knows it's here.
They live in Texas. Like, they don't even know what a microphone is. It'll be fine.
I can't wait till you fall in love with Austin, though. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. It's like everything
I love that
you
you're
want.
saying that and you've never been there.
I've been there.
When?
One time.
Oh, okay.
My dad used to live there.
So you're a regular. Okay.
No, I've been one time with my partner, and now this will be different. And I was at a conference.
I'm like...
So it was like a doctor conference, so we had to like behave.
Oh, fuck. See, we're going there to get up with the grinder gays.
We're trying to get in with the local gays. We want to find out your local watering holes.
Oh, my God.
We're going to give you just the tips. And
I want someone to come on my face in Austin. I'm just going to say
you need somebody to come to your hotel in Austin. Like, come to the Westin, babe.
Absolutely. It's the Westin. It's downtown. It's right off the
downtown. He'll come meet you in the lobby and ride you up.
I will ride you.
Ride you and ride you up.
I won't ride you.
You'll ride me. My goal for Austin would be a big circle jerk.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. Like, I want like multiple men in my room at once. Like business people too. Like
now,
businessmen.
If we didn't lock eyes, would I be allowed in the room?
Yeah, if there was something freak nasty really happening.
If there's like 4 other people. And
yeah, like I would let you watch. If like we're like watching, we're just like jerking.
I'm just looking at dicks.
Yeah, like if.
Okay.
I think
that's fair. I like that.
Yeah,
we need to set some boundaries, but like it could be okay.
No, if there was a lot going on, then we wouldn't have to be.
Us touching
because we actually would probably be like.
Yeah, we'd be
like such broy like straight guys in the back.
Eiffel towering a girl in high school.
Are we like the straight of the gays?
Yeah, we are.
And fuck them.
Honestly, if I'm pulling 7s, you can pull a 6.
Honey, I am a 7. Wait, I'm an 8. Solid.
What city? In Minneapolis, you are.
Well, in any of the Midwestern states.
No, exactly. And that's the thing is in Midwestern states, we are
actually,
10s.
In Atlanta, I'm pretty hot,
We're
too.
10s.
It's really bad because in Atlanta.
Now, in New York City or LA. Actually, in LA, we're higher. We're 11.
That's what I'm saying.
This is weird. You're right, actually.
We're actually like really hot. Oh my God. We went from being angry to being narcissistic and
just like that.
Look how happy we are. We're so hot. We're so young. We're so hip. We're, I'm
not actually a fan.
I'm not. I don't want to hear.
So yeah, come see us in Austin. Like we'll get more of a schedule kind of together because I do want to do an episode there because it's always fun to record in a different city.
We are doing an episode.
Yeah, and but I want to like almost like find somebody to come up to the room with us and like have an interview. Like I really want to like grab like. Well, so we have to like figure that situation out. Like
pink?
We can have a pink dick contest. The best pink in the South.
I want to have a brown dick.
Because you have a brown dick. Oh, you're gonna get brown dick.
Find brown dick.
You're gonna get brown dick. There.
I'm gonna get uncut brown dick.
It's really weird though, because Austin is very
uncut brown dick.
No, it's like if a bunch of dudes from Chicago and the Midwest moved to.
No,
it's like
no.
It's like
I can get that in Chicago.
It's kind of like. Do you remember?
Oh no.
I didn't feel like it was very Spanish.
Oh no.
Or Latinx or whatever.
Mexican.
Now it's very homeless there.
Nope.
Like super.
What are we
homeless.
on the West Coast? No.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, Austin. Yeah, they're so liberal there though because they pass laws that like they can sit on the exit ramps.
No. No.
But where we're staying, usually the homeless stay on the east side. There's like a shelter.
I'm tired of you going to cities where all the homeless live.
Well then stop going to cities in America.
But they don't live really here in Columbus, like if you notice.
Well, because.
Just saying.
Well, when you're in the most cloudy states, when you're in the most cloudy city
not
in
even
America,
the homeless want to live here. Not even the homeless want to live
sometimes
here.
there's advantages to being very queer and very cloudy.
Oh my God.
less homeless, and oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna come.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, Paul. Now,
okay.
I thought we signed off like hours.
We did. I'm just trying to make sure we have everything in.
Do we?
No.
We do. Relax.
Okay, so we will see you next week then.
We'll see you next week, babe.
Babe, we'll see you next week. Bye. Okay.
It's amazing.
I'm drunk, but I don't know why.
I'm so drunk.